Welcome to Table for One. I'm the narrator, and in today's video, I've got something fun to open up. And if you've already read the title of the video, you probably know what it is. Let's get rolling. Alright, so I am ready to get this box open. I was not really expecting to grab this game, it just kind of hit my radar. And so it's not exactly a new game, but it is new to me, and I wanted to grab it. So let's open this thing up. I did also order this. I ordered it directly from the publisher, and I ordered it with, they had a, like a organizer tray solution, a wooden one that looked pretty nice. So I went ahead and ordered that too. So let's get right into it. Ooh, and it looks like that organizer needs to be assembled. I had not anticipated that part. Well, I'll let you know in the organizer, but here is the game. Let's start with that. I am guessing the game will not need any glue. We'll find out. That's a nice reflection. Well, there's my camera. So this is Soul Last Days of a Star by Elephant Laboratories. And I was looking around for more info on this, and it seems like they're working on a sequel, and they expect this to be some sort of trilogy, or would like it to be. And I think the sequel, as of recording, is in the playtesting phase. So if that's something you're interested in, I think they're still accepting people on Discord. I don't feel that that's something that I've got the time for, but it sounds neat. So you can check that out if you like. I found that info on Board Game Geek in the forums, so I will try and put a link in the description. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go click on that. But let's open up the box. It's got some weight to it. All right. Regular box on the inside. Take a look at the rule book here on top. Ooh, a Mythos book. Okay, cool stuff. Components, not a ton of components. And that is okay. Nice big graphics when everything's being explained. I don't know how to play off the top of my head, but this looks easy to learn. Variant, longer game. There you go, solo variant, solo scenarios, cooperative variant. So it's by default a competitive multiplayer game, but you can play both co-op and solo. All right, 24 pages, including the reference on the back and the thank you page, the FAQ, all that sort of stuff. So pretty reasonable. Let's see what this is about. Geez, this is like as thick as the other book, if not, yeah, it's longer. Cool. Last Days of a Star. So, if you don't know, oh wow, look at that. In this game, there's some sort of civilization that that harvested energy from its star, and I don't think it's Earth. Like Earth was not on this list of planets. It's called Sol, and Sol's like our star, but whatever. So there's some civilization around a star, and they harvest energy directly from it, and that made them, that really accelerated their technological growth and everything, and their society did really well. But then, oopsie, come to find out that taking all this stuff directly from the star accelerated the star's end of life. And so the star is about to explode, and you are competing to draw the last of the star's energy before it bursts, and that'll launch you into another system to restart your civilization. But by doing that, by harvesting the energy, you are continuing to push the sun to its brink. So it's like whoever can bring about the end game the quickest and be in that position, best position when you get there, is the winner. It's pretty interesting. So there's these dual tracks on here. This is the I forget what this track is, but it starts at 13 and counts down. And like when it gets to the end, the star bursts. And then each player is going up on these tracks and you have to like get at least this much, I think it's momentum, to get away when the star does burst, or something at least close to that. So I think that's pretty neat. The game board, from what I've seen and what I'm looking at now, is very nice. Looks like it's double-sided. I wonder if it's different or not. But they've got some nice reminder stuff. But look at that artwork. That's gorgeous. So these two corners are reminders for each turn. Choose one. You can move, you can convert, or you can activate. And then these two corners are telling you sort of the bonuses for the different levels here. Like the closer you get to the core, the better. And then I think pieces rotate around this way. And so you've kind of like got to find a path to the core to get more of these bonuses. Looks the same on both sides to me. I'm not going to look in detail right in this moment, but I think it's the same. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the same number of levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, okay. So this one's got, it's a bigger map, more space. And there's a little 5 down here. Oh, yeah. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 1 to 4 player side of the board, and this is the 5 player. Okay, I figured it out. Found the iconography. So there's the game board. It looks awesome. And here's the components. So we've got some tokens, some cards, and then, wow, this big bag of stuff, which is cool. Cubes. They give you some bags. Looks like we've got player boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is pretty neat. So in addition to different player colors, you can see each one's got a different icon. And that's because each player has a uniquely shaped mothership. So you can see in this silver bag, that goes here. This green bag. Let's see if I can find the mothership. There. I don't know if you can see that there. I guess I'll take them out, but and I think all the other components are the same shape, just different color, but the motherships are unique. That's really cool. That's really nice too. It's got like, I don't know what this is made of, but it's like, almost feels like it has a rubberized coating, like it's hard plastic, but it's a really nice piece. And then what else have we got down here? Reminder cards, it seems like. Stuff just doesn't want to come out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reminder cards. Upside down. Choose an action. Oh, and the backside's blank, so, okay. I like it when there's a single-sided reminder card instead of a double-sided. All right, so it's got like a cardboard insert for now, and then a wooden insert that I purchased in addition to that I will set up later. This is like a global overview. Setup, actions, end of turn, instability cards, deconstructing, end of game, solo variant, like a super compressed rule set. All right, so these components are nice quality. Let's see if there's anything else up in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of nice that that's like a silver. It's got like a little sheen to it. And a green. So the 5-player colors. I don't think I'll take all that stuff out right now. It's nice that it's all bagged up individually like that. And then this one piece. Oh, and I bet that tracks this. I think it's instability. This tracks the sun's instability as it kind of spirals inward, which is thematically cool. Player boards. Looks like you can have like a place to store some cards and then maybe some cubes. Not terribly complicated component-wise. And then we've got some wooden tokens here. Seems like they're all Each one's got a unique logo, and it's on both sides. That's really nice. You don't see that very much. Usually a logo like that is just on one side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these different logos. Each one's a different color, so I don't think these are for players. I don't think these are player colors. Got 5 little trackers here. Those are probably for the player board, so I bet that's what goes here, but I'm not 100% sure. And some cubes. I'll open those later and bag them later. But let's see what some of these cards look like, just out of curiosity. Single-use plastic. Don't love it, but at least that one opened. So they've got not necessarily... They've got different colors and icons. So I see Accelerate has this purple hourglass, and it's yellow. Blight has a yellow lightning bolt, and it's a yellow card. This is a blue card. It says Cascade. It has a blue, like, atomic symbol. So I think that these icons line up with different actions. Not totally sure, though. And are they all the same on this side? These look like Instability cards, maybe. Oh, and then there's some in a different color. Okay. Don't understand it, but it looks nice. Might as well check out these other cards while I'm here. Okay, that's interesting. Looks like they've all got like the main game logo on the back, and then the different colors and symbols associated with those tokens here. Ooh. This must be the second half of that same deck. Yeah, so these all look the same on the back. We've got the other logos. Interesting. I'm very curious about how this plays. But this is one you will definitely see on the channel because I think it looks super cool. I'm very excited for it. And it was nice for a change buying something that wasn't currently on crowdfunding, so I didn't have to wait like a year to get it. And then I've got the insert here now. And the directions say that it should not require any glue. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. All right, so we've got one panel. Second panel. Here's panel 3. Panel 4. And panel 5. So 5 in total. I wonder if I should try and assemble it right now. So as I said, the assembly instructions say that it does not require any glue. What did it say? The tabs are snug, which allows assembly without glue. If any tabs are too tight or feel too resistant, don't force it. Lightweight sandpaper could be used to gently remove a bit of thickness. Okay. Is this something I want to do right at this moment? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I've got like a few minutes to to spend on this, and if it gets to be too much, then I'll just cut it off. Otherwise, I'll try and make it quick for you. So here we go. So I have been at it for about a half hour and have been unable to assemble this first card box. I know when I am defeated. I'm just not going to have time for this right now. So this is not a skill that I have. I'm not particularly good at assembling this type of stuff, and I don't particularly enjoy it either. That's why I've got a Etsy store where I have my friends 3D print things for me because I don't want to assemble things. That's just not my skill set or where I get my enjoyment. So I'm sure it's a very nice insert once it's assembled. But this is going to take me more time than I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put a pause on this and maybe come back a little later and maybe not. All right, so I finally got all this stuff assembled. I tried to do it on camera, but I ran out of time. It just took me way too long. I had a little bit of a hard time with it, but now that it's all assembled, I really quite like it. So let me show you a couple things real quick. First, I thought this was a front and back, but these pages were actually stuck. It's 4 pages worth of instructions, so that is helpful to know when you're putting it together. Also, this tray here is the most difficult one. I don't recommend starting with it. That's what I did. And then I found it just in general a little difficult because the way to put these pieces together, and I did not need glue. Everything stuck together. Some of them got a little bit scuffed up and stuff. It was kind of hard to punch them out of the punch board. They're really in there, and you got to be gentle, but also forceful. So to assemble each of these, you put together the 4 sides and then do the bottom last. So I found that, a little bit not intuitive. And in particular, because I started with this one, I put the sides and the front and then the bottom, and then I was trying to slide all these other pieces in, and it was really, really difficult. So, I mean, it's in the directions, and I should have read them more carefully. But definitely for this one, take the 2 side pieces and connect them with all these little dividers, then put the front face on, and then do the bottom last. That is the way to do that. And then as for the order of these, because these all do have nice little, let's see if I can take this out, matching symbols on them that match the cards. It's kind of tough to see because they're kind of in there and everything is so dark. Yeah, it's difficult to see, but like this symbol is on this face. So in the booklet, I grabbed the right one, yes. I went in this order. First of all, there's a variant, it looks like, because this first space is bigger. So there are, what are these cards called? They're not instability cards. These are something else. Trigger events and effect cards. So put these together here. Oh, I guess you can see that symbol at least matches the card. I put those first. And then the next one I did for the triggered events, these are like another suit that you can add. I think it's a variant, actually. I know I saw it back here. Not solo. Longer game, you add these cards. It's another suit, and it pairs with these triggered events. So I put those next. And then for the rest of them, I went in order as depicted in the rulebook on page... There we go, page 17. So going backwards from here, I went, what is this? Refraction, condensation, subduction, oscillation, expansion, reverberation, and solar flare. Or from colors, green, yellow, orange, aqua, blue, purple, and then this like red sunburst. So that's the order I went in. So just, I guess think about how you want to store it before you assemble it. Because if you just put it in a random order, then you might not be happy with it, and it'll be a pain to redo. And then there's 2 of these trays. They've got a little cube icon on the bottom. And each of these, I think I put 44 red cubes, which gets you to 88. Oh no, and there's 89 in the game. So I put 42 in each. That gets you to 84. And I still don't know how to play, but looking at the starting info, it looks like each player starts with a cube. Wait, it might have been 3 cubes. Yeah, 3 energy cubes per player. So I've got 1 here. Let's make it 3. No, this one's 3. And 1 there. Try and keep these trays even. Okay. So I guess each one's got 39 in there now. It doesn't have to be split, and it certainly doesn't have to be exactly even. I think you just put these on either side of the table so everybody can reach them. But in each of these player trays, so they're marked with the shape of the mothership, like so. Everything is all black, so the black player color, everything is really hard to see. But put three cubes in there, 1 for each player to start, and then whatever this clear thing is, because it does in fact go on your player board, it's some sort of marker, so just give each player 1 of those. And then if we look again in the front of the rule book, so each player is going to get 1 of these circular arcs, and that goes on some sort of track. But they're going to get 1 of those arcs, 3 transit towers, so we should have 3 of those. And then notice there's a hole in the bottom of these. And then what is this? This is an energy node. There's 3 of these, and it's kind of an open top here. And that's it. Between those 2 pieces, some of these little guys, these are sun divers. There's 13 of these. Some of them, when I was unpacking, were either stuck in here or stuck in one of the towers. So if you think you're missing any, check that. These are sun diver foundries. There's 3 of them. There are these little spiky guys are solar gates. You should have 5 of those per player. 13 of these sun divers. I think I said that. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 13. And then 1 uniquely shaped mothership. So each player will have all of that. And to put this stuff away, got a box here. So if you recall, there was an insert in here. I took it out. That's been removed in order to use this insert. So we take all the cards, put them over here on the right side. And then we've got room for 4 of the player colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going this way. And it is nice. Like I said, each of them has like a little cutout, the shape of that mothership. But they're not color-coded, so that could be a little bit tricky too. Just keep an eye on that. And then last one goes up here. We have these 2 cube trays. They're not quite squares. They're rectangles, so they'll only fit one way. If you try and rotate them, they will not fit that other way. And then these wooden tokens, as well as I forget what this is called, but this cool spiky marker thing, go in this tray. And there's room for that right here. And now we can fit 5 player boards, which again have the symbol for the mothership on each one. Those can fit right here over the cubes. It's a good spot for them. Seems to be that those trays are a little bit lower just to make this all even. So that appears to be how they're supposed to go. And then I'll put the actual game board and the tracker. I've got the reminder cards and like the 1 large mini sheet, rule sheet, the Mythos, and the Rulebook. So it all fits. And no lid lift. So that is Soul, Last Days of a Star, with the optional organizer from the publisher, Elephant Laboratories. So I am really intrigued with this game, super excited to get it played, and I will definitely have it on the channel. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and to let me know that you'd like to see it, leave a like on this video. And don't forget, you can always share it if you think somebody else would enjoy it, and leave some comments. If you've got any questions, if you want to know anything else about the components, I don't know how to play yet. I might by the time you leave a comment, but go ahead, leave any questions or any thoughts if you've played this game, or if you're excited about I guess potential sequel coming out. I would love to hear about it. But that's what I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching Table for One. I hope you had a good time. I know I did, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.